Hi.
Hey guys.
I think we're not going to be as heavy this week.
Not that it's still not important.
I mean, it's very important, but like last week was really heavy. And
well, the world is heavy right now.
The world is heavy, but we're two bitches who talk about sex all the time. So you guys don't expect that.
We're not really having any sex.
We're not, but we like to talk about it as if we were. I mean, yeah. We just really like to talk about it.
Those who can't teach, kind of same thing. Those who can't talk.
Like, we're really good at it, but it's just not happening. So we are going to impart our advice to you.
There you go.
And talk about wrestling. Because that we know.
I'm really not into much of wrestling lately, though, to be honest.
As of Tuesday, I'm back into wrestling, baby. Because New Japan's back!
Yay.
But no Jay and no Kenta and no Tama and obviously no Gallows and Anderson yet and
no anybody in America.
No Will Ospreay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who's huge now.
Oh, he is. A friend of ours is thirsting after him big time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't think he's attractive at all, but
oh no, she's like the things I could do that man. I'm like,
nah,
we need to have her on the show.
Go for it, sister. Not my thing.
You need to have her on the show because, like,
tell us what you could do. Then
tell us what you would do, and then she's like, I don't know what I would do, and I'm like, yeah, that is a lot of man. I'm like, not. I mean, I wouldn't do them, but I mean, I could handle it.
I wouldn't do them. I'm just not really my thing.
No. I'm like, to you it might be a lot of man, but to me, he's too short. Sorry. It's too short. And
he's gained a lot of muscle though. He's huge compared to what he used to be. He put out that post today where he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be the high flyer anymore. I'm like, I don't really think you can be.
Look at you. It's like, look at you, man. Well, I mean, he says that, but then I saw Brian Cage do like a 450, so I'm kind of like, it's possible.
Maybe he wants to be known for something else.
Yeah. Maybe he's a heavyweight now. He's doing what Marty couldn't.
True.
Yeah. But that's okay. But yeah, New Japan's back, guys. And they're having the New Japan Cup, but like with different people because before Tama and all of them were supposed to be in it, and obviously they can't now. Obviously.
I wonder when they'll be able to go back next year.
I don't know. You know what I kind of want them to do? I don't think they do it, but I think the people who are stateside should have their own show.
They could.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they were going to start having those tours in America.
Yeah, so just have their own shows. Shit, just have a party and I'll go and get drunk at the party.
Well, that's not socially acceptable.
In
Florida. They can have it in Florida.
You can have it in Phoenix because guess what? Phoenix, they don't give a fuck.
Well, Georgia doesn't either.
Yeah. So guess what? Have a party. I'll get drunk and stay 6 feet away from everybody else, and there you go.
Wear your Bullet Club mask.
Yeah. Give me a Bullet Club mask. I'll get drunk. It'll be fine. Like, it'll be just fine. All right, guys. So let's talk about the bracket, shall we? Let's see some notable people. Ishimori is representing the Bullet Club. Okada is in the bracket. Ishii. Tana with the good hair was on the press conference, and I almost cried because I missed Tana with the good hair. And guess what? He had good hair, guys. Zack Sabre Jr., I totally forgot, lived in Japan. He lives in Japan, so he'll be in there. He did not get out when Will and B got out, obviously. But yeah, it's looking like a really good tournament. I'm excited. I mean, no offense to Yuji, but he's probably going to be out in the first round because he's going against Hiroki Goto, and we all know how that's going to go. I mean, Shingo Takagi, obviously he's going to beat Sho. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Shingo Takagi. We thought Shingo Takagi was acting like he was a light heavyweight for like 2 years, even though he's like Will Ospreay today size. Shingo Takagi. You know, I really think that we might have Kota Ibushi go to the end. And at Osaka-jo Hall, we'll have Kota Ibushi versus Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Interesting.
What do you think, Jen?
I didn't even look at any of that stuff, to be honest with you. Guys, I'm having a rough time over here.
She's having some rough days.
I did not look at it. All I knew is what you texted me.
So just take a pick. I mean, Okada's there. Hiromu's there. Hiromu Takahashi's there. Tanahashi's there. Evil. Could always go Evil. Sonata's there.
Go Takahashi because he hasn't been back very long.
That's true. That is true. We could see him go to the end. They could always throw us off and have Yano go to the end. Who knows? God,
that's possible.
It is possible. Suzuki. We could always have Suzuki go to the end. I mean, there's certain people on here who I'm like, they're not gonna go to the end. But there is a handful where I'm like, that could happen. I mean, I would not mind Okada versus Naito, part 752,305.
At this point.
As long as something happens. I mean, the only sad part is I miss Jay. I miss Jay White. And Girls of Destiny.
It's not the same without Jay.
It's not the same. And Jay had this promo, and he said that him and Marty are going to happen. And I'm like, where? Because I need to be here for that. Sir, tell me when and where, and I will be there. Because I need a vacation.
Oh, what if it's in Japan?
No, they can't get to Japan.
Oh, he meant soon.
Soon, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And apparently Ring of Honor is going to start having shows soon.
Of course, they need money.
The shows have actually been really good on the TV. They've been showing like best of, and like Marty put together a chair on his. He was putting together furnishings.
What?
He did. He put together his chair.
Why?
You know those like egg chairs? I really want one of those. He got one and was putting it together while talking about his match versus Bandito. That we were there.
Interesting.
Yes. It was a very good. Let me tell you, that was a very good match.
It was.
It was. And they had a Brody King one. The Brody King one was very good. And they had Dalton Castle with his cats. So, yeah. I kind of like it. Now, Dalton has a show with his cats. Yeah.
Sounds like fascinating television.
It actually is very fascinating. It kind of takes your mind off the fact that the world's probably going to end before we go to another wrestling show.
Yep.
So, you know, just...
the world's completely falling apart.
It is. That's why I just watched Dalton and his cats. I'm like, look, this is wholesome television. Dalton and his cats. Wholesome television, kids. Because, you know. Yeah. But anyway, enough doom and gloom. Well, more doom and gloom. Paul Heyman is no longer running Raw. God,
I mean,
crazy.
We know Raw has been bad, so.
It has, but like, I feel like this is a scapegoat, though. You know how Bischoff was? I feel like he's the Bischoff now, which we predicted happening. We did predict that.
Who is it? They're putting Bruce Pritchard in charge.
In charge of both. Which
they're
SmackDown,
the
as of late,
same writers for both.
Yeah. And SmackDown as of late has been.
It's all bad. I can't watch it. I try. I watched the AJ and Daniel Bryan match last night.
I watched that. I think that was all I watched.
It's just not good.
No, it's not good. And then, but they're saying now, like, because Heyman was like a huge supporter of like Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre and Apollo Crews and Andrade and Zelina and all of them, that their pushes are gone.
Well, didn't they break up the stable?
They did, but that was supposed to lead to like other matches and shit.
Oh.
But like now they're saying that the push is gone because Vince is like, oh, they're just mid-card people. Which I don't see it that way.
Mid-card's important.
I disagree, sir. I highly disagree. If they take that shit off Drew, I'm going to be so mad.
I
don't watch it, but I'll be fucking mad.
I'm really worried they're going to.
Oh, yeah. And they'll be like, oh, it's because the ratings were low. And it's like, because your show sucks.
Everyone loves Drew. It's not Drew's
Everybody
fault.
loves Drew. Yeah, sir, I'm watching Dalton Castle with his cats over your show. Something is wrong. And then they said Vince is mad about NXT. He doesn't like how NXT is, so he wants to change NXT now.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. NXT is very good. I'm like, don't you fucking touch it.
I don't know what he would see wrong with it. Because of the ratings?
Probably. He's
but
like,
I mean, look at AEW's. They're no better.
I mean, yeah, Total Bellas beat them both. But it was a big episode of Total Bellas. So
we don't know what Bree's having, right?
No, but Nikki's having a boy. And I'm very
cute.
What?
That was cute, though.
It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're both having boys.
Maybe.
I think it's 2 boys. Everybody else is like, oh no, it's a boy and a girl. I'm like, no, it's gonna be another boy. I feel it. Feel it in my bones. But we don't have to wait too long. They're due in August. So not much longer.
So did they not reveal it, or they didn't?
Her and Brian just said they want it to be a surprise.
Oh.
So they don't know either.
Interesting.
I want it to be a boy. I think a little, well, Birdie's already mini Brian, but another mini Brian would be adorable. Be really cute. Little mini Daniel Bryan running around. It'd be adorable. I mean, Birdie's adorable too. But
Birdie's kind of sassy.
Oh, she is. It made me laugh. They're like, do you think Coco's gonna be a good mom? She's like, maybe. I'm like, I love you. She's like, should I have another baby? I'm like, look at her. She's cute. She's so sassy. I love her. Kind of makes me want to have a girl first. But then I'm like, no, I want a boy.
Well, you can't control it. So.
I know. I'm just saying what I want. Figured I'd be a better boy mom one day. I love glitter and shit, but like the drama of it all, I'd just be like, oh, stop. You're fine. But anyway, so yeah, there's going to be a Bella baby. AJ won the Intercontinental Championship.
In a very good match.
It was a very good match. I enjoyed it. I was like, wow, this is the only thing worth watching on this damn show. So, yeah.
Now you got Baron hitting on Mandy Rose.
It was awkward.
That was awkward. It was very awkward.
It was so awkward. I'm like, Baron, that is not your type.
No, absolutely not.
Baron, that's not your type. Darling, what are you doing? He's like, hey. It's like, just stop. I mean, he's adorable trying, but just stop. Poor Baron. He just needs to drop the king thing.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with him at this point.
No.
Bill don't do it with anybody though, so.
Yeah, no. You know, Vince just needs to leave.
Well, that's not happening.
No. Can't DX just drag him out behind a tank?
I mean, I liked the NXT pay-per-view, but I didn't think it was amazing.
I loved it.
I didn't like the Adam and Velveteen thing.
Yeah, there were a couple things about that I was like, Ciampa and Cross was good.
It didn't last very long.
It didn't, but I figured it wouldn't. I actually liked Johnny's match.
Adam. Oh, I didn't.
I did. I don't think there was, I mean, the only match that I was kind of like about was Adam and Velveteen, but like, I don't think there was a match that I didn't like.
And now it's going to be Adam and Cross.
No.
And then I'm assuming after that, Adam's going to go to the main roster.
Maybe. Unless Vince is like, no! I want Cross! He's big and sweaty.
And Vince. Scarlett's blonde with big boobs.
Oh, yeah. And she wears very revealing outfits. That's not us saying it. That's Vince saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, bitch, I'd wear those outfits. If I looked like that, I'd wear less. I'd be like, just gonna be naked all the time. God, I'd have an OnlyFans. It's like,
well, I mean, she would be the top person if she did.
She would. Move over, Trisha Paytas.
I know. Is Trisha really the top person on OnlyFans?
Yes.
I don't understand that.
I think it's a curiosity factor.
Maybe. I don't get it.
Some of that stuff I saw on her Instagram, though, I was like, oh, God, who would do that?
It's gross.
It's disgusting.
It's nasty.
Like, it's so nasty. I don't get it. Like,
did you see where that Nina Unrated said that she screwed her out of money because apparently she forgot she used Nina's link?
She used the person she hates link to get money, and then she bitched and complained about about the fact that she signed up over the person she hates link, and that person was getting like at least $16,000 a month because Trisha Paytas is like the number one OnlyFans bitch out there. So like this girl got screwed out of like $16,000.
She's a dumbass because she knew Trisha didn't like her, and she made a video.
But here's the thing: her.
And I'm like,
the
what
contract,
is wrong
though, well, yeah, I wouldn't thanked her. I would have just kept that shit going.
Like, she was being shady doing that.
She was.
So, like, she kind of
brought it on herself.
Yeah.
But, like, still, that's fucked up. Like, that shit's really fucked up. So, for me, that's, like, really bitch. Like, she knew, but still, like, really?
I bet you she had forgot. I really do. I don't know if it shows up on her money or not that part of it came out for her affiliate.
Probably not. She probably doesn't even look. She's just like, oh my God, look at all this money I have for showing my gaping asshole on OnlyFans.
Ugh.
Even the gays are like, honey, that's not right. And I'm like, I agree with them. You need to get that checked. Like, oh God. And then people are really pissed off at her too, because like there's this like soundbite on TikTok where it's like, oh my God, you're trans? I'm trans too. And she did the fucking thing dressed as like, I think she had the Hermione Granger outfit from Harry Potter on for like 3 of her TikToks. And one of them, it was like a very sexual, like, and she's dressed as like a 10-year-old.
Oh, God.
And she's like doing it. And then the next one's like, oh my God, you're trans? I'm trans too. And everybody's like, you're not. Stop. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Like, that bitch just, I can't.
I do feel kind of bad though, where the people are coming out talking about what all Jeffree Star has said and how they said that when he took her to Vegas, remember, and he was like took her for, was it New Year's or Valentine's? Valentine's, right?
Valentine's, yeah.
And took her with him, and then now one of his friends is saying that they when they left Trish in the room that Jeffrey ran Trish's skin down and her weight down and all that stuff. Like, I feel kind of bad about that. Because Trisha was really happy.
Well, I think Trisha just wants attention no matter who it's from.
That's true, but I still feel bad because a lot of stuff is coming out about Jeffrey recently.
Yeah. But some of it, like, okay, don't get me wrong, I do believe some of it, but some of it, I'm just like, y'all had that information for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know, but like talking about his friends and stuff, I think that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'll be interested to see if Rich Lux still supports him after all this.
Rich Lux is on the payroll.
Yeah, but you know it came out that he was running his mouth about Rich.
Oh, yeah. Rich don't care. He's got the money.
I don't know.
I mean, it's literally about integrity at that point.
I'm assuming Dustin Daly is probably on the payroll, too.
Oh, Ashley Kyle said she was on the payroll, and, like, she's like, I'm no longer going to that. I'm like, bitch, you made a choice. Don't act like Jeffrey made you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is what and it's ridiculous because I was watching one of she's kind of a drama channel, but not really. Kind of. But she's like, I was right all along, and Shane's an asshole, and Jeffrey's an asshole, and all these drama channels were on the payroll, and I was right all along. I'm like, shut up. Like, but like, this is the same bitch who, like, you know how all like the family bloggers have shit happening, like that Micah Stauffer with her adopted baby and the 8 passengers guy and all that. Well, she's like, I would never do that. And somebody in her comments actually said, you made like 7 videos about family bloggers in the past 3 days. So I'm like, that guy's got a point. Like, I mean, here's my thing is like, yeah, Jeffrey's an asshole, but everybody's known Jeffrey's an asshole. Like, Jeffrey's never been like, oh my God, I'm such a great person. But like Ashley
he keeps
Kyle
saying he's changed and he's a better person.
Yeah, but like Ashley Kyle and all of them are like, we're objective and all this. And I'm like, really? And it's all coming back that like everybody's like, oh my God, I feel so bad for James. I'm like, fuck James. James Charles is a piece of shit. And I thought that before Dramageddon. I always have hated James Charles. James Churros. Don't like him. I don't like James Charles. I really don't.
He's annoying.
He's annoying as fuck. And he's like, oh my God, look at me. I have my ass out at Coachella and you can see my balls. Oh my God. And I'm like, shut up, James. You're a 19-year-old fuckboy. Sit down. Right?
True.
Like, he's like, I'm a virgin. No, you're not. Maybe, like, your mouth is not. Maybe your asshole is, but your mouth ain't. God. And like the people are going, oh, he was bullied. I'm like, because he was actually trying to pick up on straight guys before, and then like the one time he didn't do it, that like now everybody feels bad.
I want to know what'll happen with Nathan.
Some shit happened.
I
don't know. One day. It's like wrestling. It all comes back to wrestling because, you know, we always wonder about shit that happened in wrestling. And just wait 5 years and the shoot interview will come out. You'll hear all about it.
Like Taker going around doing all these interviews now.
Yeah. He's like, I'm no longer going to be my character. I'm like, oh my God. My childhood's dead, but oh my God.
He's got some good stories.
He does. I can listen to him for days, just talk. But like still, bitch, it's going to come out in a shoot interview. I don't know why people in the wrestling business are always like, this is a brotherhood and we keep secrets here. Bitch, no you don't. You'll be on Hannibal TV in about 4 years saying, you know, when I was backstage with Randy Orton, yeah. Bitch, you're going to be on a shoot interview. Times will get hard. Hard times will come, and you'll be like, I'll sell my story.
True.
True. And I, for one, will buy it. Because I want to know the tea. I mean, you should just be like Gallows and Anderson and be like, July 18th, we're spilling all the tea. give us a date, right?
Yeah.
That way, like, when Jen and I wake up on July 18th, we turn on our Spotify and we're going to hear all the tea. Because we will.
Did they say the tea?
Oh, they're dropping like little crumbs here and there. They're dropping. So, like, there's going to be some stories. And I believe them. So far, everything I've heard hasn't been a lie.
Did you see where the Revival came out and said that the downfall of their career started when they were using that DX segment?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's true.
I don't think it was.
I mean, how many people would have wanted to have been in a segment with DX?
I feel like it was the Uzi Hot thing that really...
But how many people would have wanted to be in a segment? I mean, that's just stupid.
I mean...
They could have gave that to anybody.
I mean, they put Gallows, Anderson, and Finn in a segment with them.
Yeah, I mean, they could have given that spot to anybody, and they gave that to you, and you're bitching about that? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. It's probably because they didn't want to be buried. I mean, and I don't see it as a burial. Like,
no.
That is an honor.
Yeah.
That's a fucking honor.
Well, they didn't see it that way.
Like, literally, even Gallows and Anderson said the other day that they were with Undertaker. They're like, it was an honor just to be in the match with Undertaker. They're like, yeah, win or loss. Like, it was just, I'm in a match with the Undertaker. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. Like, that's how I would feel. I'd be like, I'm in a segment with DX. Yes, my life is so difficult that I get to stand in the ring with people I looked up to growing up. And yeah, I may get my ass beat, but guess what? I'm in a segment with Scott Hall. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. My life is so...
They picked me out of everybody in the back.
Yeah, out of everybody. They could have picked Primo and fucking Creepo. But you know what? No, they picked you. And you got to have a segment with D-fucking-X. Yeah. Like, I'm not even a wrestler, and I do it. Jen, you want to go do it? I'll do it.
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah, all day. Like, that's where I feel like you're just like, when? Like, that's when I feel like you're going to start whining. Like, okay, you're in AEW now. Like, just stop. Like, Mox stopped. Matt Hardy stopped. Jericho stopped. How about you stop?
Well, they're just getting started.
Oh, no. They want to... And, like, it makes me... The DX thing kind of made me mad, too, because, like, Hunter and Sean gave them opportunities in NXT. Like, hello? Did you forget that you were in NXT and had some really good matches against American Alpha? Who runs NXT? Oh, that's right. The guy you were in the DX segment with. Wow.
I think really? They're just being whiny babies.
Really? Like, sit the fuck down. Not only that, but your shoot interview, that's going to be old news come July 18th because apparently they're going to spill the tea on Saudi Arabia. So your shoot interview ain't going to be shit after July 18th. It's true. I mean, Tama spilled some tea the other day, too. He was going to go. So you remember how, like, in 2016, it was Gallows, Anderson, AJ, and Shinsuke who all went to the WWE. Tama was supposed to go, too.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah. And he literally was going to go sign the contract. Like, had a deal. Everything was great. He was going to go. And he called New Japan and said, hey, thanks for everything. I'm going to go. Like, this is it. I'm leaving. And they were like, okay. They just said, oh, okay. So then he goes to Japan for the last tour. And that was Wrestle Kingdom and New Year's Dash. And they said, hey, can you come to the offices really quick? And he was like, you know, I'm already about to sign with them. Like, yeah. And they're like, no, really, we want to come talk to you. And they offered him this deal that was like really good, like match the money and everything. And he was like, oh, you know, I really kind of want to go. And Fale went in and said, if you bring Loa, he'll stay. And they called him back and said, okay, we'll bring your brother over. We'll offer your brother this deal, and we'll keep the original deal where you get the same amount of money. And he's like, all right, sold. I'm like, so he was supposed to go.
That's kind of funny the way he throws off on WWE, though. That he was going to go.
Yeah, he was going to go. I think, though, he was going to go more because Gallows and Anderson were leaving. I think that was... Because he said when he found out they were leaving, he was like, no, don't leave. Like, don't leave. But yeah. Also, he did say that Jay is coming up, but he did say AJ was the best leader of the Bullet Club. In terms of money, acolytes, all that shit, which is true. If you look at it, AJ was the better leader out of everybody. Not Kenny. Definitely not Cody. No.
They would be between Devitt and AJ.
Jay's getting there, but not yet.
No.
And even Tama said the same thing. He's like, Jay's gonna be there. He's gonna get to the AJ level. I can feel it, but like, it's AJ. And I'm like, because we love AJ Styles in this house. We do.
CM Punk doesn't.
And AJ doesn't like Punk, which, hey, if that match happens ever, sign me the fuck up. Buddy. I'll be like, go AJ. Do it for your brothers. But then I feel really torn because Straight Edge Society was a thing too. And I'm like, wait. What? Say what? Who? No, we're going AJ. Bullet Club's for life. It is. And that's the other thing that Tama said is Tama and Gallows both said Bullet Club is for life. If you make it that way. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. AEW. Oh, and they did say there'd be no AEW without them, which is...
Oh, they did? Well, that's true.
It's very true. There'd be no AEW without the Bullet Club.
Yep. Absolutely.
Absolutely. There'd be no Elite without the Bullet Club.
Nope.
Oh. To all the AEW fans who are like, Bullet Club ain't shit.
They rode Bullet Club as far as they could.
Mm-hmm. There was all... You know, I really think there was ulterior motives the whole entire fucking time. Yep. Maybe... I don't think it started until Kenny got there, but I feel like okay. So I think the Bucks got into it for the right reasons. And then when Kenny joined, like, shit went off the track.
Makes sense.
I think that's what happened. Because that's where my mind is going with that, is like, because Tama and Gallows and all them, they haven't really said anything bad about the Bucks. Which is surprising. But, like, they refuse to mention Kenny and Cody.
I still think Cody's the culprit behind everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, Kenny, I can give some sympathy to. Little. It's not a lot, but there's some. I could at least say, okay, well, maybe Kenny got all caught up in it, whatever. Cody is the mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very telling that none of their stuff is on when they had the Bullet Club sale. None of their stuff was on there, but Marty's was.
Interesting.
And I'm sure Adams would have been too if he had a store still. But yeah, Marty's was on there and nobody else's was. So,
interesting.
I don't know if that's symbolic for something.
Could be.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of stuff come July 18th, though. I think we're. I
want to hear about Cody.
Part of me, I think that would have to come from Tama because Gallows and Anderson weren't there for Cody at all. They weren't there at all while Cody was there.
I don't mean they don't know.
Oh, I'm sure they know. I'm sure. You know what? Rocky could spill the tea on that. Because Rocky was there. I don't know if he would, but he could. I'm sure Rocky has stories. I'm sure he has a lot of stories. That is another person I'd want to hear some stories from. Rocky. Because he probably has stories on a lot of other people.
Hi guys, it's Nikki, and we have moved to Anchor Podcast. Now, what we like about Anchor is Anchor gives us everything in one place, and it's free. You don't have to spend $15 a month on getting subpar service when you could get everything in one place for free. What I like about it too is you could actually get creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right in the app. Now, this doesn't change how your podcast is distributed. You can hear it everywhere, such as Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, and more. And it makes everything easy for monetization, even if you don't have a ton of listeners. So if you're interested, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
My dog's in heat again.
And he's a boy, so.
He's got a hold of his, of my unicorn slipper, which has now become his hump toy.
Oh, it's his fuck buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good for him. Good for him.
It just furthers my proof that he's my little gay unicorn dog, because he's up in this little rainbow unicorn shoe. I'm telling you, if he was a human, he'd be gay.
I feel like Dean would be too. Oh my God. So speaking of, and this is, we're not sponsored by Target or anything. We just love Target. Target has rainbow bow ties on clearance for dogs.
Ooh.
They're like $1.60.
Cute.
I got Dean one. And I got Gabby one, but I'm going to make it more girly.
Cute.
So it's a little like hair bow, even though she doesn't have any hair. Be so cute though. And I got Gabby some sweatbands, but she won't wear them. She kicks them off.
Sweatbands?
Yeah, they're little rainbow sweatbands. She kicked them off. And I was like, spent $1.60 on these. You better wear them. It was adorable, though. I was like, look at her. She's working out. She's a working girl. Yeah, didn't work out. But yeah, so we're going to get some tea, probably. I'm trying to think of who else come July 18th will spill some tea. I kind of feel like Zack Ryder will. Like, he's already pissed.
Wanted to use his pool.
I can't believe that shit. Like, I feel like...
Isn't his pool Chelsea's pool? So technically, I mean...
Well, I think his name's on the house, though.
But I wonder if they contacted solely him or if they asked
No, they went through... They didn't even call him. They said, hey, Chelsea, can you ask Matt if we can use the pool? And he was like, fuck no! You're not using the pool? I'm like, you know what? I kind of think she didn't even ask. She probably went to him and said, guess what the fuck they want me to ask you? That's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, guess what they wanted me to ask you? I know the answer, but we're going to laugh about it right now. And then I'll call them and be like, oh, he said no, sorry. But, like, we're going to have a good laugh first. It's like, oh, you're not good enough, but your pool is, so.
I mean, you know,
we're not Zack
Ryder fan.
Here. But I still feel like that's insulting. Like, we don't like Zack
But,
Ryder.
I mean, if it could happen to anybody.
It's kind of good it was him.
Yeah.
They ended up using Matt Riddle's pool, though.
Who's making his SmackDown debut next week?
He is. Him and, you know, he's a stallion and all. Every time I see that name, I just think of that picture, and I'm like, That you are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are, buddy.
It's something.
That is impressive. Like, for us to still talk about it.
I don't want any part of it, but it's impressive.
Well, yeah, but we don't want any part of it, but it's fucking impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how? And but the bad part is every time he's on TV, I look at his crotch. So I'm like, I can't stop thinking about it, but I don't want it, but I just am like intrigued.
He's a freak of nature.
He is. You know, if the wrestling thing doesn't work out, porn. Porn. Because that or you know what? You don't even have to do the porn. Just go to like one of those sex toy
OnlyFans.
Well, I was going to go bigger.
Do a mold.
A mold of his penis and sell it as sex shops because he has a name now. So like capitalize on your name.
True, but he could also have an OnlyFans.
He could. I don't think Mrs. Riddle would like that though.
Well, she might want to be on it with him. You never know.
Oh, I would not buy that. Like the second they go, oh, me and my wife, I'd be like, cancel. Sir, I don't buy this for you and your wife. I buy it for seeing whatever that is. I'm like, it's not even a sexual thing now. It's like a scientific, like I'm scientifically intrigued.
It's a phenomenon.
It is.
Uh-huh.
You're like, is it real? Is it the angle? Like, is he just like does what Seth Rollins doesn't know how to do and like knows angles?
I don't think so. I mean, that was pretty straightforward angle.
That was pretty straightforward. I'm just like, whoo, Jesus. And you know, I feel like he brings them up on purpose. He's like, stop searching for my nudes. And guess what? When somebody sees that, they're gonna go look.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And tell all their friends.
And tell all their friends to look. Or like us, tell your whole show to go look. Be like, go look at it. It's impressive. I know somebody who went and looked and they're like still just like, what? It was a dude too. A dude went and looked and he's like us right now. He's like, how is Mrs. Riddle okay?
Oh, I don't get it.
How is she okay? Huh. That is fascinating. Like, guys, and I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, you're sexualizing him. I'm not. I'm literally intrigued scientifically. Like, how? Where did that come from?
Good genes.
Yeah, must be. Jesus. That's like, that's something. That's something. Yeah, guys, just if you haven't looked, go look. Because you will be like us and just be like, how in the world? He wears those tight shorts too to the ring. And I'm like, do you tuck it? Like,
well, I mean, you were looking at it full capacity. It does go down.
Still, like, even not. Like, that's like, that just go down your thigh if you didn't tuck it or something, right? You just stuff it in there, right? You just, it's like when you don't want to clean and you just like shove everything in the closet, kind of like that. Like, shove it all in, I guess. I don't know, guys. I mean, unless he wears like a cup to make it not so obvious that he's got anaconda. Like, I don't know. Oh, wow. Anyway, enough about talking about Matt Riddle's dick. Backlash is tomorrow, in case you didn't know, because I didn't know. Did you know?
I did know, yeah, I did.
I didn't.
I knew it was the week after NXT, so.
I did not know. Literally, my brother was like, hey, you want to come over and watch Backlash? I'm like, when is it? Like, tomorrow. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it, if I'm honest. I might catch it on the replay. It's not one of those like, oh my God, I have to be home to watch it. It's one of those like, I could go make a bunch of money and then go watch it after because, yeah. Why not? But let's do our predictions for Backlash. Which
sorry, my dog is such a perv. You're a pervert.
Yeah,
you're a pervert. You're disgusting.
I was gonna say like mother like son, but I don't think you're a pervert. Maybe a nympho, but not a pervert.
You are disgusting, my friend.
All right, are we ready? Let's start with the stupidest match first. The greatest wrestling match ever.
I don't understand that at all.
Everybody says it's a slight to Meltzer.
Oh.
Which I'm like, you're actually alienating fans by saying that, though.
I don't get it. I just wonder what's going to happen.
I feel like it's going to be really quick, and Edge will win.
I think Edge will win, too.
But it's going to be really quick. Like, think Kofi versus Brock quick. And it's not going to be the greatest wrestling match ever.
No. By
far. I mean, as much as we shit on Kenny, it's not going to be Kenny versus Okada, I'll tell you that.
The dogs agree with you.
The dogs agree.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, now the big one wants it. Okay, y'all are disgusting. Stop.
Drew McIntyre, who we all want, versus Bobby Lashley.
I don't know. I'm going to say Drew, but it's possible they would take it off of Drew.
I'm going to go Drew, but I have a really bad feeling. I got a real bad feeling about this one. All right. Braun Strowman. I can't even say his name without laughing. Braun Strowman versus The Miz and Morrison.
I'm going to say Miz and Morrison, even though it probably won't happen. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm going to go Miz and Morrison.
I hope. Even though it's probably going to be dumb.
It's dumb either way. Oh, God, I pray for her soul. Asuka versus Nia Jax.
Asuka.
It's going to be Asuka, and I pray that she isn't hurt.
She will be.
Yeah. Oh, God. Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy. Jeffrey.
I'm going to say Sheamus.
I'm going to go Brother Nero. Sasha and Bailey versus the Iconics versus Nikki and Alexa.
I'm going to say Iconics.
I'm going to go Iconics. I feel like maybe that breakup angle is not going to happen. Probably because everybody freaked out, but I feel like this is going to push towards Sasha and Bailey breaking up.
Me too.
At SummerSlam. Apollo Crews versus Andrade. I'm going to go Apollo.
Me too.
I think he's going to hold on to it. I'm not saying we don't love Andrade, but I feel like maybe Zelina will distract Andrade because they had tensions on Raw, so maybe that'll be a thing. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is maybe Zelina will cost him. It does not look like a good show, though.
Mm-mm.
Like, it looks really bad. Like, and not like the ones where it's like, oh, yeah, it looks bad, but maybe they could pull it off. No.
I think there's just no hope.
I think there's no hope. Like, I don't know how the fuck they're going to do this. I really don't.
Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I don't have any expectations for any of it anymore, so.
No. I mean, the only thing that I have really any expectations for is New Japan. So, yeah. I mean, But I feel like New Japan, you can have expectations because they always either meet or exceed said expectations. Also, I kind of need Jay White to go on somebody's podcast or like do some YouTube videos or something because I miss Jay White. I do.
I remember when story something.
Tell us a story. Just tell us stories. Just tell us about the time you choked out the interviewer. And Jen instantly was like, "Oh my God.
Dream Man."
Oh, the Dream Man. Tell the story about the Bullet Club party when I was like, "Oh my God." I almost melted into a puddle on the floor. I was like, okay. Yeah, that was a good day. That was a really good day.
How long ago was that? That was a long time ago.
I was in New York.
Was it?
Yeah. I love how I'm like, can we go back to that day? That was a good day. Other than having to sit at WrestleMania for 17,000 hours in the cold, the rain, and falling asleep during 4 matches because there was 18.
It was long.
I saw Drew come out. I was like, oh, look, Drew's thighs. I'm going to bed now. Oh, look, Roman won. Big surprise. Going back to bed now. Yeah. Honestly, though, we probably could have just gone to the Bullet Club party and I would have been happy. In full disclosure. Like, yeah, there was some cool things, but like that.
Well, we saw the Iconics win. That was
we
good.
did, and we cried. We saw Dr. Thugonomics.
That's true.
We did. We saw Kofi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was really good.
And Seth beat Brock. That was good at the time.
It was good at the time. We saw Mojo for a fleeting moment inside of a battle royal.
That's true.
We did.
We're having World War III over here. Guys, shut up. You know what? You know what's going to happen? I'm going to throw away the shoe, and then what are you going to do?
They'll find the other shoe. They'll find his twin. But yeah, it's just really sad. Like I want wrestling to come back, but I want WWE to be better before I go to a WWE show.
I don't really care at this point. I just want to go.
That's true. Just being there will be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, I just spent $50 just to sit here because I'm happy to be back.
Yep.
I'm just
somewhere to go.
I'm just happy to be here. They'll be like, and Braun Strowman is now the longest reigning Universal Champion. It's like,
ugh, gross. What was that?
My popcorn just knocked my bag over of stuff, and my tissue box just went down with it.
Huh.
That's nice. That's nice.
Better than this threesome over here I'm dealing with.
Well,
I hid the shoe.
Good for them.
I hid the shoe.
Good. You should. Freaking perverts. Do I need to come over there and have a talk?
Well, now they're having like a stare down with each other. I'm not really sure.
They're like, what did you do with it? No, what did you do with it? They don't get that she gone.
Y'all are gross.
You know, they always tell you, like, oh, get your dogs fixed. That don't do shit.
No, because, well, you know, Jackson has never humped anything, really. I think he just wanted to play with the shoe. But, like, Jackson was fixed at 3 months. Swag was fixed at 3 months. And Jackson's never humped a thing, and Swag's humped things his whole life.
Yeah. Dean's been on and off, but he was fixed at, like, the first day they could do it. I'm like, should he have just, like, banged it out a couple times? Is that what the key
I
is?
don't know.
Like, I don't know. But anyway, enough about dogs banging things. That's not sexy. Guys, if you could see this camera, Jen has just dogs everywhere. Just dogs. They're all like, hi, we're here. Oh, Swaggles, look at you. You're so handsome.
I'm such a pervert.
He's a handsome pervert.
You're disgusting.
Now he's in the camera going, I didn't do anything. Don't listen to her. I did nothing wrong. Because I'm
He's been humping his shoe for an hour.
An hour?
For a while.
This, bro?
That's why you're panting. Because you're tired. Because you're a pervert.
You're a pervert. Anyway, guys. I'll be staying up to watch New Japan.
When is it?
It's Tuesday. Well, Monday night for us. But,
at what time?
Ass middle of the night.
Well, you'll be awake anyway.
I might take a nap before. But yes, I will be awake. And I'll watch it and I'll be like, look at it. It's so beautiful. And then the day when, Jay and Tama and everybody could go over, I'll be like, oh my God, it's even more beautiful.
So they're doing it with no fans either?
No fans. And then they're actually going to have fans July 3rd, I think.
Huh.
So they'll have, but it'll be I think they said 25 or 50% capacity. But there could be fans. And I'm like,
interesting.
I can't get there, but I want to go. What are we going to do the night that like Gallows and Anderson show up with Tama and all of them? And I'm like,
you'll freak out.
I'll freak out. I know it's coming, but I'm going to freak the fuck out. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, they're back. They came back. It's like if like at the end of Titanic, like Jack survived. Kind of like, he's back. He came back. They came back. And then I'll be like, God, I need a drink.
Oh, man.
But I feel like that's going to be a while.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
I don't like a lot of things right now.
I don't. And it makes me really sad. Like, we don't have any Prime J content. Tama just sits at his house and gets drunk and does a podcast, which is entertaining. But, yeah. So, I don't know. But we do get to hear a lot of fun stories, at least. Because they get drunk and then start talking.
They're bored like everybody else.
They're bored, so they just drink, and then all of the stories come out. Like, about people jacking off and stuff. And I'm like, Like, if Jen was still writing, this would actually be good information to have. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see if that matches what we thought.
I don't remember. I never pictured Carl as being quiet, though. So
no, I don't think so. Guys, apparently Carl's loud when he's the master of his domain.
One-on-one.
The DIY time.
Mm-hmm.
He's loud. Good for him, though. You know what? Good for him. And apparently AJ is quieter than a church mouse. You hear nothing. He's like, I did it too, but I was very quiet. I feel like I would fall in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would too. But
kind of in the middle. I mean, I know when to be quiet, but like, if, you want to be loud, you be loud. But apparently, if we ever go to Japan, which I hope we do one day, for Wrestle Kingdom, apparently the Tokyo Dome Hotel, the walls are paper thin. Which is good to know. If we ever go, I don't
think I'll be having that problem, but good to know.
No, I'm just saying, like, don't, like, the walls are paper thin, so, like, if you are, like, talking shit about somebody or, they'll hear you.
True, yeah.
They'll hear you. Also, close your windows.
Close your curtains.
Close the curtains, guys. The window washers, apparently they come around about 10 o'clock in the middle of the day, and if you are doing anything of the naked variety, they will see you. They've caught a lot of people. And now I'm like, what have they seen? Like, can we get the window washers to say what they've seen? Because, like, they've seen people. They've seen a lot of people. And then I'm like, have they seen
They're
more
pretty
people?
open about sexuality over there, though. They probably don't care.
Yeah, they probably don't care. But I'm like, spill the tea. Tell us what you saw. What were they watching?
Oh, gosh.
Tell us. I must know. Please. Again, nothing sexual is happening over here, so I'm living vicariously through others. Help me.
Through other stories about other people's masturbation. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently they have a better master of the domain time than I do. So tell me more. Like, please tell me more about this.
Oh my goodness.
Not only that, but it gives you a mental image.
True.
The mental image is A-okay. I'm like, it's not Carl, I'll tell you that. But like other people. Christine, if you ever somehow listen to us, we're not thinking about Carl.
No,
I'm not. I swear I'm not. Like, seriously though, no. Anyway. But yeah. So apparently people are just getting drunk and doing podcasts.
sounds right.
Which we're not drunk right now.
No.
Which is probably why we're not as fun.
Well, I'm just depressed. I don't know about you.
You are. And I think we need to change that. Like,
By
I
being drunk?
seriously almost bought your ass a plane ticket the other day. Like, I seriously was like, she's getting her ass here. Like,
no fun right now.
I literally was about to be like, bitch, tell me the days you could get off work because you're coming.
No fun right now, though.
Seriously, though. I was like, she's coming here. Like, it's happening. Also, can we talk about August 1st? What is happening August 1st?
Something apparently in the woods.
Something's happening. And if that's the case, Jen, use your knowledge of the area to tell me where to go.
That'll be very interesting.
I'm excited. I'm like, can people go? Because if that's the case, I'm booking my ticket.
I mean, I'm assuming so. I don't
I
know.
want to go.
We could go try to find it. They're probably going to pre-film it, though, so we won't know till it's over.
But I want to go. I want to be there. I want to be where the people are. I'm having some aerial complex right now where I'm like, I just want to go.
Anywhere.
I feel like I'm looking up from the ocean just like, but everything's so beautiful up there. And I'm here. Damn it.
I'm going to punch this dog in the face.
Please don't.
He's really pissing me off. No
Get
more.
a squirt bottle.
You've had plenty. You're good.
Don't let me. You know what, Swag? If August 1st happens, I'm bringing the squirt bottle. Like, no. That's what I do to my dogs. And just go, no. They listen. But yeah, hopefully August 1st is a thing and I can get the fuck out of here and I can go be where the people are.
Or they pre-film it and it's...
And if they pre-film it, I'll be like, that's nice, but I can't go where the people are. Literally, I'll just be sitting here going, well, what the fuck? Yeah. Or I buy Jen a plane ticket in the meantime and she just comes here. And to do what I don't know, but not do what we're doing now.
Just say I'm being depressed.
Shit, we can just go walk around the Costco for all I care.
That's true.
Like, just, yeah. No being depressed anymore. Be like me. Put on this mask of like, oh my God, I'm so fun and funny. But really on the inside, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you do. You put on this mask of like, I am a funny, well-adjusted person. But really on the inside, you're dead.
I can do that, but then I'm still miserable.
Oh, I'm miserable as fuck. But guess what? I'm funny. Seriously. Go write some smut. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
That's true.
Maybe it'll make you feel better.
Maybe I'll do that tonight.
Yeah. You need some ideas? I got lots of ideas. I don't know about who, but I got ideas.
I might do that.
I've thought about it.
Really?
I've thought about it. Yeah. But then really, I'm like, maybe not. Yeah.
I'm really going to punch this fucker.
I feel like that stage of my life has passed. And now I'm just dead on the inside.
Well, that's how I feel.
Well. Guys, when I met Jen, things were a lot better than they are now. And when she met me, things were about the same. So, actually, no, things have gotten a little better, but not in all areas.
Dude, I'm seriously going to hit you, and I've never hit you other than smacked you in the nose, but you're seriously
Swaggles, I'm bringing the squirt bottle.
Seriously,
you just need a squirt bottle.
I don't know what I need, but I need him to shut up. I have to take a Xanax.
You or him?
Both.
Oh. That's always fun.
Uh-huh.
That is always, you could always play roulette, and one of them could be a sugar pill, and one of you gets a Xanax, one of you gets the sugar pill, and you know what? You just, a little bit of roulette there.
That's true.
Because guess what? One of you will be calm. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for this week. I feel like we were a little more ourselves.
Well, we weren't talking about death, so that's
we weren't, other than me being dead on the inside.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. It's actually a fun place because you just don't literally give a fuck anymore. Like, literally, you don't give a fuck.
I know, but I don't want to be that way.
It's actually really good. You know why?
Why?
Things happen to you and you're like, you gotta be fucking kidding me about this. And you're just like, well, add that to the shit salad. And you just keep going. And then you get this, like, really funny thing where you just become, like, really fucking funny. But, like, because you're dead on the inside and you have, like, no feelings. But, like, you're funny.
Yeah. It's depressing.
Kind of like a comedian.
Mm.
Kind of like that. Yeah. Or, you know, you deal with it.
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen, but.
Yeah. Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
Great. And then I'll be fat and depressed. That'll be even worse.
Oh, no. I'm not. Guys, I have started a diet. And so far, I've been very good. If August 1st is a thing, I don't want to look like a bucket of lard.
Got it.
If it's not a thing, then the next time I go to a wrestling show, I want to be able to fit into my jeans. So, yeah. I just want to be able to look, like I did.
Right.
Not like I do now.
I get it.
The quarantine 15 is real.
It is, but I've been so depressed lately. I haven't been eating, so.
See, that's my problem is I just want to eat everything in sight. It's a problem.
When I get depressed, I either don't eat at all or I want to eat everything. It just depends. And this time, I just don't want to eat.
No, not me. I'm just like, give me everything. I'm like, fried donuts, bring it on. Just eat it. Yeah. It's probably not a good thing.
No.
But I'm going to fix that.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I believe in you. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it before.
Yeah. See if it works.
If
it doesn't work, then guess I'm going to be chunky and funky for a while.
Which is fine.
Which is fine, but not for me. No, it's fine for everybody else. Like, I don't care what everybody else says, but I am not happy the way I am.
Well, join the club.
Yes. So, if I can change it, I'm going to change it. Also, if I could get lip injections one day to make me feel better. The fillers are calling my name. Anyway, guys, We're going to go. I'm going to go eat a salad.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You should eat a salad.
I don't like salad.
Eat a bowl from Chipotle with no lettuce and no rice.
I like the rice.
That's carbs.
I know.
They're the enemy. You'll like eventually get to like where I'm at, where if you eat like anything with a bunch of carbs in it, you'll just feel miserable. Yep. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for this week. Maybe next week we'll just get drunk and do this show, because apparently that's how everybody else is getting some good shows.
That's true.
Apparently. Because
try it.
Yeah. Apparently that's how everybody else is getting prime content. They're just getting drunk.
Well, we can do that.
We could get drunk. Maybe I could convince Jen to get her ass here. Even if it's just to walk around Costco.
Oh, Lord.
We would do more than walk around Costco. Let's be real. But yeah. The mall opened, though.
Oh, yeah?
Bougie Mall opened back up after the looting. Huh. So, we got a mall to go to. Go to the Morphe store.
It's true.
We could. Well. We'll figure it out. Anyway, guys. Until next time we record. Because who knows when that will be. Bye.